Greetings, fellow pirates. This is Grim coming at you live from the Cartel Incorporated space station way out in the TRAPPIST system. Go look it up. It's science. I am a content creator. I've been creating assets for games for quite a while now, and I figured I'd take a stab at my most recent little dalliance, Empyrion Galactic Survival, more specifically the Reforged Eden mod. And to that end, let's get underway. What you see before you, I call the Cartel Incorporated Murder Hornet. I came up with the idea for this ship after having a little bit of trouble because I suck at gaming, being able to get into any of the POIs and do any real damage to the enemies that were there. So, I spent some time in the design HQ, threw a few pencils into the ceiling, ate a few pieces of stale pizza, stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning for weeks on end, and then it hit me. If you're going to tank, build a tank. This has 4 GAU-8 Vulcan cannons bolted to the nose of it. The rest of the ship has been designed to carry those guns, as was the case with the A-10 Warthog 2 in, real life. The nose is heavily armored, the engines are heavily armored, the top is heavily armored, the cockpit's an armored cockpit. All of it is armor. The fuselage down the back here underneath the wings is only as big as it is in order to carry about 12,000 rounds of the ammunition for those guns. The only other weapon sits on top of the fuselage here, and it's a small laser cannon, just for keeping pesky drones away if you happen to be away from the ship for any length of time. There's engines all over it. It reeks of radiation. It is a bad thing to stand around. You will get roasted. But that's enough talking about the eye candy for now. Over in the distance, I have lined up a Xerax point of interest. Now, this is a vehicle station, I believe, and as far as I understand, there's only one core in it. The whole idea of this ship is to punch through the outside of the structure, down through the floors and into the internals of the structure and destroy the core, so that I can go around picking up all that valuable loot from those cannons around the outside. Ready to see if it works? Let's go have some fun. Now, when you fire up the Murder Hornet, it's barely balanced, so you see at the bottom right there, the generator is peeking out as the shields come up. I really skated a thin line with this thing. I wanted to make sure that it was absolutely to the limit for a Core 9 build, which means there are 2 quantum processors you need for this sucker. I'm sorry, but for the firepower involved, it had to be done. So, let's go see if we can drop in on these guys. First thing I'm going to do, I'm emptying the clip so that we start off with a fully loaded magazine and we don't have to waste any time when we're there. Don't like getting caught with my pants down unless it's with the right person. There we go. Alright, let's see if my memory serves me as to where this particular POI's core is. Oh, they're already taking pot shots at me. In we go. I didn't take a single hit. I don't think they can touch me from up here. Reloaded and in again. Still moving. and the guns are no longer tracking. That's the little laser gun taking out the other bits and pieces around the POI. And we'll take a look inside here in a minute and see how good we did. Alright. Oh, that's funny. Now, I should say before we get into this that I'm generally not good as a first-person guy. I design the ships. I like to fly them around. When it comes to pointing and clicking to get my kills, not so great, as you could probably tell by that little example of flight. So, oh boy, here we go. Maybe I lied, maybe I'm better than I thought I was. And that's when he died, Your Honor. Now, if I remember right, it's in here somewhere. Blast door, anybody else coming? Somebody's still stuck behind the glass. Haha. And that's the hole I opened up into the core room. Not too shabby. Man, I suck. So, basically it looks like the ship did its job. I'm pretty happy with the way it worked out, even though my aim sucks. Doesn't matter when you've got 4 cannons hurling 3,000 rounds a minute at the same target. Ugh. Now, one of the drawbacks of this ship is that it does not have any cargo space unless you've extended a bunch of ammunition, so you're going to have to find something else to come back and help you get all the goodies. But as far as getting you in to get them in the first place, I'd say it does a hell of a job. This is Grim signing off. We'll see you next time with another creation from Cartel Incorporated.